All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Greg Franklin of the Lady Indians. How you doing today, Coach?
Good, Dr. Brian Craig.
All right, so we knocked off the number one team in the state and in the country last Saturday night over at Gulf Coast. Tell us about that big win.
We were just being us. I mean, we played physical, got into our offense, played well there. Our kids just kept their identity and did what they had to do to make sure we got the win. But the biggest thing was, our defense and rebounding really came through for us. And that's one of our staples.
Yeah, that's
in terms
great.
of a team, you can always defend and rebound.
Well,
shots
even
go
when
in.
even when you're not shooting real hot.
Shot go in or out. It really, you can't determine that.
Right.
Sometimes.
So we are leading the Panhandle Conference right now.
We are.
What's our conference record?
We're 4-1.
Okay.
4-1, and closest to us is 3-2. That's
Okay.
Northwest and Gulf Coast. So we've got a little bit of space there, but not much. This conference is going to be up and down.
Yeah.
We got one more game Saturday, homecoming to end the first round.
And there's
halfway
3
through,
rounds, right?
Halfway
Yeah.
through.
Okay.
The conference play will be 6 games. But,
Okay.
you never know about this league.
That's right, and that's a nice transition because last night we went over to Niceville. We stubbed our toe, as they say.
You know what we got? We got what we deserved.
Uh-huh.
Ever since the Gulf Coast win, I felt like that our practices weren't as intense, weren't as precise, detailed, had the edge that you need to have to be able to take over this league. Whereas I thought before we were 12 game winning streak there where we've beaten, the number 11, the number 4, the number 1 team in the country. We didn't have that edge in our practices. And I kind of explained that to our kids throughout the week. Last night, you get punched right in the mouth.
Right.
You kind of going to figure it out as we watch film today. You'll really figure it out.
Figured out. How close was the game?
It was close. I mean, we were up in the fourth quarter by 4 at about 8 minutes, and then, we took some bad shots and threw the ball away. Just simple things. But the thing that bothered me the most was our defense and our rebounding. It was horrid.
Okay.
Horrid. But that's something that can be corrected.
Sure.
If we're going to be correctable people.
Right.
Right now, I'm not real sure. I haven't been in practice with them yet, but we're going to
But
figure
you've
that
got
out.
some correction in mind for later.
We do. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, Coach, sorry for the loss, but we're glad that we're atop the Panhandle Conference. And then we move to Saturday. Tallahassee comes in. Where are they in this mix?
Tallahassee, they're at the bottom, but you know what? I watched them play play Northwest at Northwest, and it was a 2-point game with about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, whereas the margin of win isn't indicative of how the game was played.
Right.
Tallahassee is a very capable team.
So we can't take them for granted at all.
No,
The
not
one
at
thing we will have in our favor is we should have a couple of thousand crazy fans
I
in the
hope so.
Milt Saturday night.
I hope so. But
ready
you
for
know
some-
what? All of our games have had pretty good fan outage. Last game we played against Gulf Coast, it was almost packed. So, and Northwest was the same way. It's been really, really good. Especially our kids really enjoy that. They see the fans there, and the fans always interact with our kids, whether our kids are willing or knowing who they are.
Yeah.
They're always coming to me, Coach, this person said this to me. I said, I told you, we're recruiting you. They're going to know you way before you know them.
Exactly.
So
That's
that's
great.
a special thing with our fan base.
Yeah, it really, really is. So not to move too far ahead, but the state tournament this year will be held in Niceville on the campus of Northwest Florida State. Is it just 2 teams from the Panhandle Conference that will make that tournament?
Yes, just 2 teams, and there's been a lot of talk about conference realignment. Because Central Florida's dropping their program. And, we have some that have men's basketball and don't have women's basketball. So there are talks about North and South having 2 conferences, or just going back to the 3 conferences where it would be, you have 3, 2, 2, and 2. So I don't know what the future holds with that. really and truly, we've had a lot of conversation about when we have our conference meetings, and Coach Johnson would know way more than I know about that. I'm not privy to that information. I don't have that pay grade. But, you know, I'd hate to lose the Panhandle brand, but it makes a lot of sense to have the North-South in terms of, you know, the right teams going. You would have 4 from that league that would go. And also it would really clear up a lot of scheduling problems we have, because, you know, we have a hard time getting home games here, and it would for sure give you 18 games scheduled. So that would be a plus for, I would think, for us and the men's basketball team.
Right.
But you hate to lose that brand.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a, you know, you can talk to any Division I coach or talk to Division II NAI, and everybody knows what the Panhandle Conference is and who's in it.
Right.
So it's,
are your girls understanding that? I mean, I know sometimes they think I'm going to a junior college, you know, I've got this, but have they figured it out?
You know, here's a good story. We're sitting there and we're talking about going into Panhandle play, and I look at Rachel Johnson. Rachel played at Southern Union last year, and I said, you know, you played us all last year. She goes, yeah, I know, Coach. It's going to be tough.
Did we beat them by a little bit?
Yeah, Southern. Yeah, we did. Yeah. But Rachel, funny story. When we were playing them, you know, I'm sitting there looking. I mean, she's from Eufaula, which is not too far from here.
No, not at all.
And she scores. We're at Northwest Florida. She scores about 3 or 4 straight buckets. And I look back at my bench, look at my assistant coach. I said, "That's a Panhandle Conference player. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, how'd we miss her?
How we miss out on that?" And they're all just looking at me like, you know, I got a booger on my forehead. But yeah, that's a good story, because you know, obviously she's here now.
Right. That's great. That's great. Well, Coach, we're proud of y'all, and let's stay on top. And good luck at homecoming, and we'll see what happens.
Let's do it.
Thank
you,
Coach.
Dr. Brian Craven.